Welcome back, my computer duders. I'm giving this one more try because I'm stupid and I don't learn from things. I guess also because I like to be whipped and punished, and it gets me hard a little bit. And that's why I did speedrunning for a while before I knew that it was a thing and thought to record it. That's why I like competitive FPS. It's really not rewarding unless you really hate yourself and like to be killed over and over again. Like, I always wanted to play against people better than I was, even if I lost a lot. I had a lot of friends who got frustrated and they would like to play. There's this one dude who's a roommate of mine. He used to play Unreal Tournament with the bots set on easy, and he was on God mode just because it made him feel powerful. Which seemed like the most pathetic thing in the world. I mean, to each his own. Except for that. Except for him and doing that. Because if you play against somebody who's way better than you are, it's like running with a parachute on, or like ankle weights. You lose a lot, but you learn, and it accelerates how quickly you get better. You just gotta get your fucking ass whipped and handed to you over and over. And instead of whining, oh, you camped, oh, you were screen looking, blah, 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 you say, thank you, sir, may I please have another? Then you put on the GIMP suit and you fucking get your ass ready for round 2. That's how you get better. I feel like people have lost sight of that, and that's why we have games that are the way they are today, because they fucking let you skip levels if you're feeling frustrated. Or that have like a walkthrough built into the game. Which I think some Nintendo games have now, which I understand because it's Nintendo. It's got to be family friendly and accessible to all ages. But at the same time, for fuck's sake, it's a video game. It's not fucking rocket surgery. Unless it's a VR game about like doing maintenance on rockets. If it's accurate enough, then I guess, yeah, it is rocket surgery. Get this. And get this. And go through here. It really sent me all the way back to the start, too. This game is fucking balls to the wall brutal. You have to make it through all these levels and not die in order to retain your progress. It's not like you quit and lose your progress. If you die, like Steel Battalion, remember that? Remember that shit? You like that shit? Well, here's more of it. It's fucking diarrhea dessert for everybody who liked the turd main course. That game was a fucking awesome concept. I don't know how I would feel if I paid. I think the Xbox 360 sequel, there was one, wasn't there? Had an adapter that would let you use the original controller, so you didn't have to just buy it for one game. Now that there's VR, they should really come out with a PC peripheral and do a VR Steel Battalion sequel. People would pay such fucking good money for that game, especially if the controller reacted in VR the way you're actually manipulating it in real life. Because if you can't see your hands, then that's the next best thing. You can at least see what like the joysticks and shit are doing. No, there's no point. I don't have anything good. So a dude stopped me at 7-Eleven when I was checking out with my fucking VR gamer scum usual payload of a banana Nestle milkshake in a bottle. Some Soylent because I'm too much of a slob to make real food. And one of those pickled sausages because I knew it was going to be nasty, but I was curious exactly how nasty, and I wanted to see like what it made me poop like. For science. Anyways, he stops me and says, "Do I look like a thug to you?" I'm like, "No, you look like a dude." And so he's like, that's what I like to hear. I'm going to buy you a Powerball ticket. And he bought me and the dude at the fucking checkout Powerball tickets. And I wanted to be like, you have no idea how much I don't need more money. I didn't say it like that because it would seem like I was flexing on him, which would be a low down thing to do to somebody who's being charitable to you. What I said was, what you can do for me is next time you're in a fast food drive-thru, you pay for the guy behind you. That's the thing I like to do when I'm feeling like shit and I want to, you know, fool myself into thinking I'm a good person. Because tacos make up for a lifetime of social hermitude. It turns out, free tacos. That's all it takes. It's in the Bible. Read your fucking Bibles. Cucumberlonians 9:16. No, it's Nacholonians. Nacholonians. Clumsy. Should I bother? And clumsy shredder. It's probably better than. Anyways, I thought that was cool of him. People are okay. They'll surprise you. I think optimists and nihilists or pessimists are both mistaken. The world is neither as beautiful and bright and sunny or as dire and bleak as it seems at the high and low points in your life. Both of them are illusions, like funhouse mirrors. The world is mostly kind of a mixture of the two, and usually blah, like the rule of boring applies. If you see a headline that ends in a question mark and it's something sensationalist, the answer is usually no. Because they know that sensationalism sells. People want to be excited, but we live in a mostly boring world. We don't live in a comic book. So the most boring possibility is usually the correct one. Anyways. But oftentimes, you know, we get so cynical. Let ourselves get... This is a fucking shotgun on a spaceship. That's awesome. I feel like my ship now needs to be painted red and have like a pickup bed and truck nuts hanging off of it. Anyways, people will surprise you. They're actually mostly good when they have all their needs met. We're naturally altruistic, except that we get fearful and exclusionary when we think there isn't going to be enough to go around. Which is a crappy quality to have, but at the same time, it's understandable from a survival standpoint. But which makes it somewhat forgivable. Come here, you fucker. Eat fucking buckshot. That's an awesome gun. I love it. I'm in love with this gun. I want to gay marry this gun right now. Is there a priest in the house that will gay marry me to this gun? No, specifically gay marry me to this gun. All guns are male. Because they're phallic symbols, and they're replacement penises for men who don't feel that they could take another man in a fair fight. Standard hull, drop. Cannon, drop. Grab this thing. Scout engine, equip. Awesome, is this better? I can't tell. I feel like it must be, because otherwise I will have made a terrible decision. Okay, disabled laser fucker. The drill guy is still in here with me, isn't he? I'll never feel safe. Oh, that's the fucking railgun fucker. Eat shit and die. What if he actually started eating his own shit? I would feel bad and I wouldn't kill him. I'd like sit him down and have a long discussion about like the life choices he's made and how there's still a chance he can go to community college and get his GED and make something out of himself. Like a trash collector. Actually, no joke. I respect hardcore people who collect trash. I hear they get high pay and they deserve it. Trash workers, sanitation workers, farmers, they're popular to dump on, but really it says a lot more about the people who dump on them than anything else. I've heard it said that a person's character can most accurately be judged by how they treat and regard those who are of lower station than they are. I don't agree that it's lower station though, because it's honest work. I mean, look at me, I make money off of bullshit internet dollars. That's not real work. Somebody has to create actual physical value for society to keep on functioning. And that's not going to be me, so oh, fuck. So I have a lot of respect for the people who actually do something concrete, where they can explain to you in one sentence or less how their job keeps society running. Like a day trader can't do that. He has to explain fucking Forex and fucking how stocks are representative of shares in the company and all this shit. And if you have to do a lot of explaining about how your job benefits society, probably it doesn't. Like, I've never regarded myself as deserving of success. I'm just lucky I live in an era with fucking magic bullshit internet stuff that makes it possible to do crap like I'm doing right now and make money at it. But somebody who's like a plumber or a fireman, well, that they're glorified because they do something dangerous, but it doesn't have to be dangerous. If it's just fucking concretely, obviously beneficial work that does something everybody needs, then you're automatically better than most people. Like, if somebody works in an office all day and thinks that they're better than somebody that constructs buildings, they're fucking wrong. Especially if you do some bullshit invented job that was created just because, just to stave off basic income, pretty much. A lot of jobs are invented just because they want to hold off the drive for basic income as long as possible. So they just invent like product inspector, and then product inspector is also a job, and then there's a guy who inspects that guy. Right. Data entry or resource management technician or whatever the fuck. Compare that to someone who's like, I make hammers, or I put solar panels on roofs. It's like one of those guys does something that you can point to and quantify, and it's obvious how that helps civilization. The other guy does busy work. He's a cubicle drone. And I have a buddy who quit his job in a tech startup because he realized all he was doing all day, every day, was staring at a screen, and it hurt his eyes, gave him headaches, it was hurting his posture, it was making him fat and sick because he was sedentary all the time. And he had enough of it, and he was like, I want to do something with my hands, and I want to be outside. And I'll at this point, I'll take any job that lets me do those things. I don't care, as long as I can pay the bills. I just don't ever want to look at another screen as my job ever again. So he went and took a job on a farm. Like, there's all these guys who talk about that. They talk about getting away from the fucking rat race and going and doing something concrete and meaningful where you immediately see the benefits of your labor, instead of filing fucking TPS reports and shit. But he actually did it. He took that huge risk to his livelihood by recognizing what was poisoning him and changed his life. And that's really cool. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm a pussy who's comfortable and likes being comfortable. But there are people who do that. There's people who pick up everything and they leave the civilized world and they go live in a log cabin and they hunt for their food because they just have enough. I think they're healthier than I am. But then again, I've kind of evolved in the opposite direction. My survival strategy is not to identify the poison of modern society and escape from it, but to develop a endless tolerance for that poison. Like, there's no amount of VR I can be in and be like, okay, I've had enough. I want to go outside and I want to do something wholesome. I just think, okay, more VR now. So I think there's different strategies for coping with it. One of them is just getting to where you can handle any amount of it. And you just become some kind of reclusive, pale, pasty mutant who spends all his time wrapped up in a blanket with goggles on his face. And I think that will be much less unnatural. Well, it won't become less unnatural. It won't make us sick once we're just brain uploads. Once our consciousness exists in a purely digital state, it won't be a problem anymore because the brain itself can't physically detect pain. If it was fully digitized, it would experience whatever you wanted it to. Let me see what this is. I've got a lot of really good weapons now. Relentless laser. What's impact rifle look like? Is that the railgun? Yes, it is. It is the railgun. Fucking sweet. That was some good loot. That's the best loot I've gotten so far in this game. There's actually new weapons that were meaningfully different from one another. That will be of great strategic use very soon. Yeah, that's been my strategy. Just become more and more tolerant to something so that it doesn't hurt me. And you can use that to ride out problems that harm other people too. It's like how there's species of insect that developed a tolerance to the poison of... No, wait. You know how clownfish live inside of poison sea urchins? And it protects them because nothing else can handle the poison. Fuck! I'm getting fucked. And not correctly. Not as God intended. As written in the Book of Mormon. Which is to say, in a fully lit room, both parties wearing magic underwear, having sex through a hole in the sheet while saying, "I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Wait, that's Catholics. Is that Catholics? I get them confused. I mean, they're both molesty as fuck, so it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. I think one of them has beards, though. Or is that Muslims? I can't... I'm going to start a war inadvertently. Or very vertently, in fact. This is... Just navigating is fun. That's the sign of a good game, when just the mechanistic feel of the controls is good. Shit! Wow, one hit kill. Oh, I'm in love with this gun too. Can I be a polygamist and game marry multiple guns? Oh, they turn so slowly. Can I be an occult harem marriage with all of these guns? Hold on. Drop. What is this thing? Other gun, though. What is it? What is it? Savage Shredder. That sounds good. Let's see how good it is. Oh, it's the shotgun. Is that better than Relentless Laser? I'm going to say it is. Fucking sweet. I'm actually getting somewhere now. Almost like I'm learning how to play this game properly. This isn't really good for handling the big guys. This is good for picking off the small guys so that you're not dealing with a huge crowd anymore. Because for the big guys, they're going to fuck you if you don't kill them quickly, and you need stopping power. I can... Oh, I see. I haven't been even using items yet. Razor pulsar, is that good? Let me try that. Oh, it's rapid fire, shit. That's gonna be OP as fuck. Where's the portal? Where's the portal? Where's the portal? Get me the fuck out of here! And so he escaped in a most dignified fashion. Looking good. I can't believe how far it sends you. Wait, this is the first level again? Or did I really start? I thought I just beat this. Hang on. Hang on. Do I like the shotgun better than this? I don't think so. I wish I could have all three. God damn it. Why can't I push up or down and equip one of 4 weapons? I just used an item somehow. I think hitting up uses items. If you want to read that, you can pause the video and read it. I don't give a shit. Not even the slimmest shred of a rat turd. Like if you were to take an X-Acto knife and make like thin slices of it. I don't know why you would. I don't know what your hobbies are. You're looking at mine. It's at least understandable. Uh-oh. I'm fresh out of guns. This still works. I still got bullets. This also has the fatal flaw of the flamethrower. You have to get pretty close to do max damage with it. But then if you do, the explosion damages you. I haven't been here before. Get these items. Yeah, you'd think this would make me sick, except that I was doing VR since like 96. So I got a wee bit of a head start adapting to VR sickness. Hold on. I'm not sure if I like this. Wait a minute, I don't have time. Fuck. I like the one-hit kill. Oh, it doesn't one-hit kill. I think it one-hit killed that guy. What gives? Maybe it like rolls and it's somewhat... There's like an element of chance to it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't even have most of them. It's like the part of Forrest Gump where everybody starts running after him because they think he's some kind of like guru or prophet. That he has like the answers to all of life's big problems, but he's just a retard running away from his problems, which is what every man does, but usually in a less literal way. Like this, what I'm doing right now. This is running away from my problems. You're never gonna get me, problems. I know you won't catch me, and if you catch me, you're gonna fuck me. Because that's how it works, but you'll never do it. I'm too fast, and I'm slippery. I coated my nude body in vegetable oil. Y'all can't grab onto this. Fuck! These are hard to hit. Ah, there we go. If you can get them to hold still for a second, this is a good way to dispatch them. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, here we go. This would probably be wicked fun in multiplayer. I wonder if it even has multiplayer. Oh, fuck off. Would you not? Could you not? Would you, could you? In my ass? Would you, could you with a lass? This chill music is so deceptive. Makes you think you're going to be playing a calming game. Nothing could be further from the truth. There were 3 of them in here. There's 4 of them. 2 or 3 hits will take them out. This is a valuable gun. This is what you want to use. I take back what I said earlier. I thought this wouldn't stop the big guys, but it'll do it. And it's not like you can get close to them to use a shotgun. Fuck! Are you all dead? No, you're not. Oh, cool, I have homing missiles now, finally. What was the advantage of choosing the seeker ship? Is the regular one not allowed to use homing missiles or something? Answer me, gaping void of my loneliness. You never answer me, you're just like my dad. I'm kidding, I have a great relationship with my dad. I'm lucky in that respect. I know a lot of people don't. My parents never divorced. They're so happy together, it's gross. Let's see. What can I get rid of? I don't need pulsar if I have razor pulsar. I think... Do I need to... It would be useful. This is not a really balanced loadout. What have I got? I've got a shotgun and I've got a railgun. Those 2 things are kind of far apart. A machine gun equivalent is what I need to round out my arsenal. I need to get down there. Or up there. Whichever... Wait, I can go through here. Why didn't I think of that? It's always here. I've played this level about 1,000 times by now. This is just a glimpse of how bad my memory is. Portal, 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 portal! I am out of here! I had to burp right in the middle of it so I didn't get to say my catchphrase. The burp didn't get out though, so it's still a small victory. Should I... Which one? What if I do bullets? Won't that just cancel out the time that I chose energy weapons? I'm on level 2 now. So I should be able to make it... I want to make it to level 3 and beat level 3 before this is over. Hang on. Okay, that didn't fix anything. Now I'm just facing this way, I guess. Whatever way I'm facing when level starts, it recalibrates the ship direction to face that way. Sorry you had to wait through that. If you're like me, you have the attention span of a goldfish and frequently forget that you can't breathe and eat at the same time. Boy, is that an ordeal. Oh no! Wait a minute! Hold on! Hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. Does this mean that it starts me out with the same amount of HP that I had when I finished the last level? Can they do that? Is that legal? Apparently it is. In the absence of God, all things are permitted.